welcome. Well, those of you who saw my previous video, I promised something different, and this is different. So, where we are is different country, different hemisphere, different season, a whole lot. We're at Lake District, Cumbria in England, and we're going to the Helvellyn peak. All things going well. There's a bit of a chance, as you can see the weather's not great. Got a bit of mist in these hills up here. Helvellyn is the third highest peak in the UK, so there's a bit of a chance it might be clouded over, in which case it might be a bit unsafe to ascend, but we'll see how we go. Going to be camping up here at a place called Red Tarn, which is just under Helvellyn Peak. This is voted the best walk in the UK in 2018. So it's a very popular walk. You're going to see lots of people with dogs, it's going to be pretty spectacular. The countryside and scenery here is just amazing, even if it is cloudy and rainy. It's so atmospheric and just gorgeous, and obviously just quite wet. So what we're looking at down there is Ullswater, which is one of the lakes here. Very picturesque lake, and just down there is the town of Glenridding, which is my launching point. Alright, well, we'll keep going, and we've got quite an ascent here. Got about 700 metres to go up. So the highest point is 950 metres above sea level. We've started down there at 200, so we've got quite a way to go. Right, let's get going. Backdrop like that makes you want to walk backwards. Got a fellow camper up there. He's taking it very slow. I've actually got a few new pieces of kit with me today. I'll show them to you later. Coming across to the other side of the world for a holiday with my wife. She's English, so come over, first trip post-COVID, to see friends and family, and just in the interest of packing lightly. I've got a few pieces of kit, try and save a few 100 grams here and there. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So I'll show that to you a bit later. The sun's come out, so I thought I'd do a little bit of filming while it's out. Absolutely lovely. I actually haven't got that far yet. It's really hard going. This is a bit of a steep bit, and then it sort of peters out at the top here, I think. I hope. So what I'm hoping to do is go along what they call Striding Edge, which gets to the top of Helvellyn. Which is quite a very narrow crest going across the top, so it's going to be a bit tricky. I've seen a few videos of it. It looks quite tricky and steep on either side, so looking forward to that. Hopefully this break will last, and it'll keep going a bit like this. It's nice wind keeping things cool. It's hard to stop, or hard not to stop, and just keep looking at this scenery. So the other thing you'll notice around here is there are lots of sheep. They run wild on the fells. which I'll talk about a little bit later. Alright, let's crack on. But there we go. I thought I was coming to a bit of a flat bit, but I'm not. I've got to go up there, over that. Ooh, this is quite unrelenting, and I'm still so tempted to keep looking behind me. But feel free. Struggle away. Hopefully between the wind you can hear those birds twittering. Okay, the cloud's clearing now, so I'm going to give it a go. It's about, what time is it? 5:30. So I've still got about 4 hours of light to go, so plenty of time. So the walk, you can see the path going up here, then it goes right across the edge, that lip, then there is that climb upwards, get to the top, and then come back down. I might have time to do the top of Capsicum, sorry my fingers are all over to it, and then come down here, and then just in there is Red Tarn, and we'll camp somewhere just there. Look how clean these lambs are. That is simply majestic. One thing I can tell you, and I've seen a lot of the YouTube videos for this trip, that those videos, and I'm sure this one will not do it any justice whatsoever. It is much more impressive than what you can capture in a video, and I might add, a bit more scary in terms of the degree of those slopes. I just passed a chap just a couple of minutes ago. He's got quite a heavy pack, probably heavier than mine, and he's going to set up camp before he goes up. Not too sure whether I'll do that. Sounds like a good idea though. Not something you expect to see. There's an earth mover down there. I wonder how I got up here. There must be a road. There's some more equipment down there as well. You can see, there's already some tents set up at that spot. bit windy. Hopefully not too bad. I haven't actually bought a tent. So yeah, I think I mentioned I've got some new pieces of kit. So one of those pieces of kit, I want to go a bit lightweight, is a bivvy. So I'm going to be sleeping under a bivvy and a tarp. So that'll be a bit of a new experience for me. Hopefully it'll work here. I'm hoping if it is windy, it's going to have a sort of fairly low profile and sort of keep me warm enough. So the other thing I'm slightly worried about, I think the temperature here, well at least to the top of the mountain, getting to a top of 8 and a low of about 5 tonight. So it's probably going to be about the same, maybe a little bit warmer. I bought my summer Cedar Summit quilt, which is supposed to be good for 10 degrees, which I tend to find overstates what they can do. But I've bought my Cedar Summit Therma Rest, or Therma, whatever it is, the sleeping bag liner. So that's that should keep me warm enough, and being in a bivvy should hopefully keep me warm enough as well. And obviously I've got all the underclothes and whatnot. So seriously amazing. Hopefully we won't be camping on top of each other. I can see a few people here already. The very odd thing in England is wild camping is not legal. So what I'm doing is actually not allowed, and the rangers could come along and move me on. I find it quite funny. You see so many videos of people wild camping in the UK and it's not actually allowed. But I think as a rule it's generally tolerated, as long as you're not being a dick. Hello. My goodness, there must be about 20 people camping here. There's a group over there, a group over here. Alright, got to decide where to camp. So yeah, let's say lots of people here. It is looks like a scout group. So I don't want to particularly be too close to that. It's very soft underneath. It's almost peaty. Probably get away without a mattress. Alright, I think I might have found the spot. It's not too wet. It's not bad. Alright, have a look at this view. Amazing. So you could see people, there's some people up there. Oh yeah, and up there. So I just had a chat to that chap. That climb there, we called it a grade 1 scramble. He said it looks harder than it actually is. So yeah, I'll give that a go. I'll set up camp here and head up. Okay, so I've just flattened that all down while I'm heading off. Hopefully it won't blow away. And yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm really quite pleased with this spot. So I'll go up a little bit further. So yeah, that's obviously where I am. Almost camouflaged there, looked like another rock. Yeah, the scout group over there, one over there. That chap, I don't know where he set himself up actually. He's sort of gone from here to there, and oh, he's over there. Can you just see him? Right, let's try this climb. Forgive the breathing. Oh, it's just going up this track. You can see there, track follows right along that edge, and then there's a scramble up. I don't know if it's up that way or up that way. Work it out. How stunning is this? Right across over there are the Pennines. There's Oldswater again, and right at the end is didn't realise you could see here from Pooley Bridge, but right at the end there is Pooley Bridge. This here is referred to as Striding Edge. Right, saddle here. Been on top of that hill all day. Oh, over there, through there, you can actually see the sea. So that would be, I assume, the Irish Sea. I'm not too sure actually. And you probably can't see it, but you can see it. A tanker on the water. You probably can't hear me because of the wind. Oh my goodness, stunning. So, do we take the treacherous route or we take the safe route? Take the safe route. Alright, while we're here, I thought we might just talk a little bit about the topography here. So, this England used to be nearer the equator, and this used to be the bottom of the sea, and it's 320 to 500 million years ago the sort of limestone was laid, and I think there's a bit of volcanic activity that's gone on here as well. One of the really striking things, you've probably already picked it up, is there's no trees. And which was actually quite funny because I wanted to hammock camp here, and so I joined a Lake District hiking group on Facebook and said, look, you know, is there anywhere up here in the fells or in the mountains where you can hammock camp, where there are any trees? And one chap said they've been hiking for 50 years, never seen anybody use a hammock in the UK. So anyway, yeah, the hammock idea sort of fell apart then, but so I've done a bit of research around the sort of tree situation, and you know, while it is undeniably stunning and beautiful, this landscape, it is actually a man-made landscape, and you might have heard the sheep there, and it's actually a sheep-made landscape. So there's an article actually that said that says this is the Lake District is a sheep wreck. So what's happened is during the industrial age, man has taken away the trees, introduced lots of sheep which are just roaming everywhere, and the sheep won't let anything grow. So you find any trees that sort of get started, they get munched up. So this is I think a bit of a salient lesson in overgrazing and taking out more than the environment can handle. So yeah, that's why there's no trees, and there is movement to reforest some areas, and we have been to some areas where they've totally shut out the sheep, and you can see there's bushes and shrubs and lots of different wildflowers growing in those areas. So having said that, I can't imagine too many trees growing here, possibly the odd shrub or two, because the soil certainly up here isn't deep enough. Down there it would be. Anyway, so that's a little bit about this location. I find it quite odd hiking, camping in a place without trees. It's quite different from home. And of course, having a campfire is pretty much unless you're going to drag the wood all the way up here, there's no point. So I won't be having a campfire tonight. It is, simply just stunning, rugged, beautiful landscape. You could walk along the tip there. I guess that's quite doable. I'm not keen on the idea though. Look at the sheep. The other amazing thing about hiking in the UK, and particularly as far north in the UK, is that it's now 7:30 in the evening, and got plenty of light left. Another 2 hours at least of usable light, and it's still reasonably light come about 10 o'clock. Windy this side though. Whoop. Didn't really count on that. Wouldn't want to do it again. Right, the rubber's hitting the road now. convinced I'm going to be doing this yet. Might put the camera away soon. Alright, what my hair's looking like. Feeling a little less confident with this, I've got to say. I used to wonder why more people didn't video more parts of this climb, and I now understand why. You don't want a video climb this thing. Okay, I think we're on. I found it. Bit of a track. Still a bit sketchy. Again, so here we go. Have a look at this view. My goodness. Hardly breathing. Yeah, I've just come up there. It's there's some really loose rocks there. You can see this is a well-travelled path actually. And then yeah, over here. And then we still got a little way to go up there. But I'm finding a path which is very comforting, to say the least. Oh my goodness. I'm actually trying not to look down. Yeah, actually quite scary. You see all this loose rubble here. Oh yeah, amazing. I made it. I don't mind telling you, some parts of that were just a little bit frightening. Yeah, that is a lot tougher than it looks actually. My goodness, that was scary. Scary, but I felt safe, so let's just make that clear. Yeah, always very low to the ground and very careful of what hand and foot went on what rock, because there's lots of crumbly rocks. Anyway, so here we are at the top. So under here is a person, Charles Goff, killed by a fall from the rocks. The dog was still sitting guarding the skeleton. How sad's that? I'm guessing it's the top, but it doesn't look like the top to me. Realised I didn't have my dead cat on, so God knows what you've heard on that. Anyway, I might have to subtitle it. Wow. I'm guessing this is signifying the top, but it doesn't actually look like the top. That looks further up. Oh, I tell you what, I've earned my beer tonight. Oh. Okay, I reckon this is the top. Oh, maybe that's the top. I don't know. Go to all three of them. Actually, despite the wind, it's actually really quite pleasant and calm. Alright, got to go down this now. Looks easier than the way I came up. It says touch good. Right, making progress down there. It's actually a little bit difficult, but not too bad. Actually, the other bit of, while I'm here, topographical information I can give you is that all these valleys were carved out by glaciers. So you can see actually how distinctive these U-shapes are, which is what, the sign that that's been carved by a glacier as opposed to a V, which is a river. Or faster water. So you can see, very distinctive U-shape going there. There you go, you didn't think you'd get a geography lesson, did you, with this video? But there you go. And same here, you can see the U-shape here. And these tarns are created by the glaciers as well. So they've kind of dug out a hole on their way through, I assume, and yeah, created these tarns, which is why you sort of have these huge sort of bowls, I guess you'd call it. And then rivers in the middle of it. Alright, I tell you what, I am hungry. I can't wait to get some dinner. So let's trundle on. Okay, that's Squirrel Edge done. Compared to Striding Edge, that was a piece of cake. But there's no walk in the park. Yeah, whoops, did it again. Yeah, that's not overly easy. Got my hair sticking up like a madman. Apologies for that. So, on our way back now. Oh, it's nice walking on fairly stable ground. I'm glad I took that chap's advice and left, well, set up camp and left my stuff there. So my backpack's just got first aid, bit of cold weather stuff just in case I got cold. Probably should have put some food in there, but I didn't. I wish I had. I'm starving. Anyway, I'm going to quickly do catch the cam and we can say we're done. Shining off the water in the distance there. There's Oswater again. Little tarn to show the top. Tomorrow we're going to be taking this path nice and easy back into Glen Ridding. Oh my goodness, you look at where I've climbed. Bring you around here. Smooth move. Yeah, so Striding Edge, and then the last bit there, I don't know if I'm pointing at the right thing there. That's a serious climb. Scariest thing I think I've ever done. Hiking anyway. Oh, look at that, that's just super stunning. 2, King of the Castle. Alright, we're back. So I'm just setting up this tarp. There's a bit of space under there. That's magnificent. You may be able to see people along that ridge putting got some water on. This is what I'm having for dinner. Okay, I'm having a local beer, Cat's Bells. Actually, a really nice beer. I had one last night. It's yeah, got a kind of smoky flavour. Yeah, very nice. Just waiting for my dinner to wait. It's 15 minutes. And we'll be done. Right, it's yeah, 10:30 at night, and yeah, it's still light. It's in trying to get used to that. It's yeah, quite weird, but nice. Yeah, it's great for camping. Means you can do a whole lot more. Probably end up staying awake a bit longer than you normally would. And of course it'll get light at about 4:30 tomorrow morning, so I'll probably be up pretty early, which is fine because I need to get back down the hill, and I actually need to check out of our place tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's been a great day. This walk is it's been really nice. Yeah, getting up this thing here was yeah, quite a challenge, and yeah, enjoyed that, and really glad to get through it. The only regret is that there is just no way this video will give you an indication of this place. I've watched a few of these in this location, and yeah, they never really capture the splendour of this location. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, wind's died down. It's got quite chilly, so yeah, I'm going to get into bed quite soon, and yeah, looking forward to a bit of a sleep, a bit of a rest. So yeah, looks to be the first time I use a bivvy. So this is outdoor research bivvy, the Diamond Fuse. Yeah, never used it before, so I'd be really interested to see how that goes. Yeah, I'll pull this over, yeah, just in case it rains, just to keep me reasonably dry. It's got a fly net, and also another to be totally waterproof. Yeah, I need to sort myself out. It's the only bad thing about this sort of arrangement is kind of if you haven't got any space to sort of sort your stuff out and keep it dry. But anyway, I'll sort that out. So yeah, see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, the rain stopped. It's about 6:30 now. It's rained, I think, most of the night. The last bit of filming I did was about 4:30. Oh, how lovely is this? I seriously thought we were in for a day full of rain. There was a lot of it last night. Wow. Hardly a breath of wind this morning. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous. Alright, cleaned up now and left no trace apart from the impression of my bivvy. Scrunch up a bit. Yeah, even took some rubbish that other people have left. Seriously people, sticking plastic bottles and stuff between rocks is not smart. Just take it home, for God's sake. Anyway, this gorgeous place, yeah, gonna head off now, and I've yeah, got it's what, 8 o'clock, and yeah, I've got about an hour to get back to the car park. One of the bad things about this place is that there's nowhere you can park overnight, so that means there's a park and pay and display down there, so it means you need to get there by 9 or cop a fine. So don't know if I'm going to make it in an hour, but we'll see how we go. Oh, goodbye Helvellyn. What a place. It looks pretty splendid in the sun, and the clouds, the shadows of the clouds going across it. What a place. Well, the Lake District is obviously well known as being the home of Wordsworth, and just over there is a little beck which inspired his poem Daffodils. Yeah, this would be an absolutely inspirational area for a poet, there's absolutely no doubt about that. It is also, of course, where Beatrix Potter got a lot of her inspiration. She had a holiday home not far from here. We're going to go past a very aesthetic earth mover here. Kind of destroys the scenery a bit. So behind me you see a chap, he's the digger operator. So this is his office. How nice is that? So every day he walks up this hill about an hour, does the work up there, and then another hour back home. Now that'd be a decent job. Said it took him 2 days to get the diggers up here. What a commute. I walk to work, it's nothing like this. Have a look, that up there. He said 4 years ago he did that trail up there. Imagine taking a digger up that, and actually, as he described it, it's actually taking it down, which is the scary bit. That's a youth hostel down there. Cool place for a youth hostel. So I might sign off here. Yeah, that was a really enjoyable experience. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. So this is a bit of hiking in the UK from an Australian perspective. Yeah, just yeah, quite a different experience. Yeah, different terrain altogether, and yeah, quite spectacular. Really enjoyed it. Love to do some more, but yeah, won't be doing any more this trip, but maybe another time. Yeah, so the new bits of kit, obviously the bivvy. So yeah, that was quite good. I have to say I felt a bit claustrophobic at the beginning of the night, even with just using the fly net. So I actually zipped the fly net off and opened it up, and felt a lot better. There's a bit of a nice breeze coming through. Didn't have too much condensation, and yeah, it was very warm. So the using that thermoreactor bag liner with my summer weight quilt actually did the trick. Obviously had all the undergarments and stuff to keep me warm as well, and I also put my down very ultralight down jacket on as well. So yeah, certainly wasn't cold at all. All right, so anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and there'll be plenty more to come. Next one will be in Australia, obviously. So although I might put in a few other videos of just a few day trips that we've had while we've been here. I'm not going to make it before 9, so hopefully I haven't got a parking ticket, but I'm going to enjoy this view as I descend back into Glen Reading. Alright, thanks again, and see you next time. Bye. No ticket, that's good.